Second now to the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, where a trial within a trial is currently going on. And on a heated note, might I add, over the application of law that safeguards the purity of a confession statement. The defense accused state witness Brigadier Bongani Gininda of failing to safeguard a confession, adding that the lead investigator sought to use the law that speaks to a confession that only binds the deponent. Now, the trial within a trial is looking into the admissibility of confession statements made by accused number 1 and 2. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi reports.
No confession made by any person shall be admissible in evidence against another person.
This is the law that lawyers for accused number 1 and 2 say Brigadier Gininda may have not applied when he first listened to the confession of accused number 1, Mnisi, before making arrangements to have a peace officer, Colonel Rapadu, take down the statement. This, according to them, would amount to the failure to safeguard the purity of the confession statement, making it inadmissible. But lead investigator in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case, Brigadier Bongani Gininda, thinks Advocate Mngomezulu may have crossed his wires.
That provision does not talk about things that you must be cautioned of before. It talks about the confession made by one person that it cannot be used to another person. The only thing that I'm aware of is that the person must be aware of his constitutional rights and make a selection of what he wants to do before admissions or confessions can be taken.
Resolute in his convictions, Mngomezulu believes this piece of law is applicable.
Firstly, you guard against the rights not to be violated. That's all. Is that so?
Yes, and I did.
Yes. Number two, I'm concerned about if you know what are the elements or the requirement of Section 219.
My Lord, the section that was read to me says you can't use a confession made by person A on person B. That's the essence of what was read to me, my Lord.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm still on Section 219. I'm going to argue on Section 219.
It's Sibia's version that he was assaulted into making this confession statement. And if true, this would amount to a violation of his right, making the confession statement inadmissible. Gininda is adamant that the legal requirements of freely, voluntarily, and in sound and sober senses were all met. Cross-examination continues on Thursday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Pretoria.